What a WWE SmackDown Live that was last night, guys. And today, this is going to be my WWE SmackDown Live review from last night's show. So here we go. We kicked off WWE SmackDown Live with The Miz TV with The Miz. He shows them something that is very important, a Super Showdown against Daniel Bryan and everything else, a title shot if he wins and stuff and everything else, and a one contenders match and everything else. And then, of course, he starts to say, please welcome my guest at this time for the first time ever on Miz TV, Maurice, he says. And then, of course, his wife, Maurice, comes down to that ring. Then next, she says that she has some news to tell everybody that it is her last time on SmackDown Live and stuff and everything else. And then, of course, they'll talk about Daniel Bryan and Brie Bella and everything else. And then Daniel Bryan will come out, yes, yes, yes. And then he will say this to The Miz, that don't you ever talk about that about my wife and stuff and everything else. And then, of course, then The Miz will go at it with Daniel Bryan. Then Daniel Bryan will bump into Maurice and everything else. But then they'll pull out a stretcher for her. But then it backfired, and it was a mind games to Daniel Bryan and stuff and everything else. Then the Miz and Daniel Bryan fight back. Then The Miz knocked down Maurice. And then right after that, Daniel Bryan will knock down The Miz outside the ring to clear the ring. And then that was about it for the beginning part of SmackDown Live. Now we have is our match number 1 of the night, and it is Cesaro versus Kofi Kingston. And also, before the start, we had talking with the New Day and Cesaro and Sheamus, the Bar. So they were talking about their opponents for the Super Showdown, the Bar and stuff, and everybody else. And the next, Sheamus and Cesaro make fun of them about their outfit and everything else. And then, of course, here we go with match number 1 of the night, and it is Cesaro versus Kofi Kingston. This match was pretty good. I really enjoyed it. Cesaro does his finisher for the 1, 2, 3, and that was it for Kofi Kingston. Next, we have is our match number 2 of the night, and it is for the United States Championship. Whoa! Chris Nakamura versus Happy Rusev Day. Of course, Rusev. Now, of course, before the start, we have Aiden English doing the Rusev Day. Now here we go with our match number 2 of the night. So this match is pretty good. I really enjoyed it. And then as a distraction, Rusev, he says Rusev crush in English did to him. And then of course, since Nakamura do his finisher to Rusev for the 1, 2, 3, and after that, English will attack Rusev, and then he'll say this, that Happy Rusev Day on the mic, and then that was about it. Now we have is our match number 3 of the night, the phenomenal one, AJ Styles versus Andre Cien with Selena Vega on ringside. That is right. So AJ Styles won. He beat Andre Cien with his finisher for the 1, 2, 3, and that was it. Then right after the match, Samoa Joe will come out, and then he will attack AJ Styles, and then they'll fight back and stuff. Then Edge Styles fight back Simone Jones, and that was about it. Next we have is our main event of the night. It's a women's match. Asuka and Naomi versus Peyton and Royce and Billy Kay. That is right. So this, before it started, the Icons were in the ring. They were talking about Asuka and Naomi and everything else by making fun of them and stuff. And then next we have our main event match. And then of course Billy Kay will tap out to Asuka submission hold. And that was about it. And here's the winner, Asuka and Naomi. Now we have the last part of the night. Becky Lynch and the Charlotte Flair. Okay, first Paige was in the ring, and she introduced her new SmackDown Women's Champion, Becky Lynch. Then Becky Lynch would start to talk on the microphone and everything else about Hell in a Cell, how she beat Charlotte Flair and everything else. And then, of course, then out comes Charlotte Flair, woo! And then, of course, she will start to like beat up Becky Lynch and everything else and then of course Becky Lynch would do an arm bar lock to Charlotte Flair, and then of course Charlotte Flair would try to fight back, and then next Becky Lynch would just beat up Charlotte Flair, and then next she would just leave the ring. Charlotte Flair lays in the ring, and also Becky Lynch would just leave with the SmackDown Women's Championship, just like this, on top of this stage. And what a way to end WWE SmackDown Live. And what a WWE SmackDown Live was last night, guys. So, guys, hope you all enjoy my WWE SmackDown Live review from last night's show. So, guys, once again, please like this video, leave a comment, and subscribe. Peace out, guys. See ya.